You finish the story. You watch their face, waiting for a flinch or a question, but they stay perfectly still. You feel a sudden rush of relief, convinced that the lie landed exactly where you wanted it to. That relief is a miscalculation. A 2-second window opens the moment a lie is spoken, and while you are checking for a reaction, the empath's brain is already initializing an internal assessment that resets the trajectory of your relationship. That external calm represents a massive effort of emotional regulation. They are holding back a surge of internal pressure, prioritizing the processing of data over an immediate emotional outburst. If they aren't reacting, what is happening beneath that surface? What specific mechanics are firing off inside their nervous system during those 2 seconds? Deceiving an empath triggers more than a simple disagreement. It activates a hidden biological countdown that most people never see coming. To understand the source of that countdown, we have to look at the limbic system, the brain's emotional processing hub. In an empath, this biological hardware is significantly more active than in the average person. This is the limbic mirror. Highly active mirror neurons allow the empath to experience your internal state as their own. Lying requires holding the truth while simultaneously generating a false narrative. This creates a physical collision of signals, picked up as a jagged distortion. That internal friction leaks out in the form of microsignals, a twitch of the eye, a shift in vocal pitch, a sudden change in breathing. While most people overlook these cues, the empath's nervous system runs a continuous, automated scan. They are biologically tuned to detect these anomalies in real time. To an empath, a lie is a loud, measurable physical disturbance. Their nervous system registers the breach as a literal noise in a quiet room, making it impossible to ignore. Once the lie is detected, the brain has to decide what it means. Empaths build highly detailed internal models of the people they trust, using those models as a foundation for the relationship. This is a violation of expectation. When the physical data of a lie hits that internal model, it shatters the structure. The person the empath knew has been replaced by a stranger. Those shattered pieces funnel directly into the amygdala, the brain's alarm system. The amygdala treats this broken trust with the same biological intensity as a physical threat. To the empath's brain, a lie is not a social mistake. It is a signal of danger. Once that alarm sounds, the response is no longer a conscious choice. The brain has already shifted into an automated defense protocol. That protocol begins with stage 1, silent verification. The empath starts invisibly gathering data, asking casual questions they already have the answers to, just to see if you will continue the deception. This creates a dangerous imbalance. You believe you're still getting away with the lie, while the empath is cataloging every hesitation and every shift in your energy. Stage 2 is emotional reallocation. With the lie confirmed, the empath quietly withdraws their emotional investment, creating a buffer to protect themselves from further harm. The relationship enters a guarded maintenance mode. You might feel a slight change in the atmosphere, a sudden chill, but the deeper emotional connection has already been severed. This leads to the final step, stage 3, the peaceful exit. This is the moment that usually blindsides the deceiver. There is no big fight or explosive argument because the empath has already processed the grief internally. When they finally walk away, the emotional heat is gone. They are making a rational, final decision. The relationship didn't end when they walked out the door. It died during those first 2 seconds when the lie was first spoken. This reveals a tragic paradox. Most people lie to hide their flaws and avoid rejection, but empaths are actually the people most likely to accept your messy, honest truth. By lying to protect yourself, you end up destroying the one connection where authenticity was the only requirement, and armor was never necessary. Standard apologies won't fix this. If you say you're sorry just to ease your own guilt, the empath's nervous system will detect that self-interest and reject the apology instantly. The only path to repair is specific, unqualified accountability. You have to own the lie and acknowledge what it cost the other person, then back it up with a consistent, long-term change in behavior. To the empaths watching, your internal experience is a biological reality, Your instincts are not a sign of oversensitivity. That discomfort you feel is vital data produced by a highly calibrated system. It is your brain's way of protecting your integrity. Never suppress the truth your nervous system has already verified, just to keep a connection alive. Trust the data,